The biggest, that's obviously Morgan Stanley. Big boom today. Shares rising the most in 7 months after earnings more than doubled and profit margin targets were met 6 months ahead of schedule. So big boom for the investment bank, if not for the bankers.
You know, Robert Friedman, who runs the finance team here at Bloomberg News, said, I guess we should have known when James Gorman was coming on to have a sit-down with Eric Schatzker today. You knew it was going to be a big morning. Nobody's coming on when they're having a bad day.
Yeah, big time.
That was a fantastic interview.
Yes,
I was mesmerized. Yes, very good. They both did a great job, I thought.
I agree.
All right. Let's move on to a big bust of the day. Intel, those shares are down after the company posted falling sales for a third straight quarter. Intel reported a 3% sales drop last quarter. What's worse, Intel says sales in the current period may decline as well. The chipmaker is struggling to adapt to mobile devices. Are companies still struggling to adapt to mobile? Don't they realize?
Well,
do they not?
You know, isn't it amazing? Intel accounts for about 85% market share of all of the semiconductors and desktops, and yet they do so little mobile business. It is absolutely incredible.
And it's risky because if you think about desktops, exactly.
Yeah,
who's
right.
using desktops?
Yeah. Buggy whips.
All right,
yes,
I've got a feeling you have got a major bust to round us out this week.
Massive bust. A huge bust. And I don't know if the two of you were able to stay up late enough for this, but Lance Armstrong coming clean last night, but not very clean. I thought I just couldn't get what I wanted. For the whole hour and a half, he seemed so evasive. He clearly wasn't telling the whole truth, or at least not the obvious, stating the obvious, which was that, you know, that he was doping, that he was forcing teammates to, that he was totally cheating. I mean, he didn't seem to really fess up. I don't know if you felt that way.
I saw it. I mean, coming clean about being dirty, he didn't give you the definitive answer. So those of us who thought we were going to get this come to Jesus moment where Lance Armstrong was really going to lay it all out, he didn't really seem to do that. He more said, well, I didn't take the really bad stuff and I just did a little bit. Well, my kids aren't a little bit bad, and you can't a little bit steal. If you're a liar and a cheat and you're there to admit it, well, then just come out and admit it.
It's kind of like saying, well, I didn't inhale. I mean, come on. You were there, you're part of, you know, let's just come clean, and that's the problem.
Well, exactly. I was doing coke, but only like one line.
It didn't count. It was only up one nostril.